Underneath a divine Kalpavriksh, there is one small palace, like kunj, made of jewels. Inside that kunj is Sisi Radha Srila Govinda Dev. Srila Govinda Dev with Radhika on his left side, Prestanapi Sevyamanosmana, and surrounded by the best of the Sakis, Sevyamana, doing so. So this means remember in the mind. So this Govinda Dev, he is the presiding Sirat. Govinda Dev is the presiding deity of Abhidev Tattva. How to serve Krishna, how to perfectly perform the process of sadhana, this is achieved by the mercy of Govinda Dev. And Rupa Goswami, that's his Ishtadev, presiding deity. Because Rupa Goswami himself is the acharya that Mahaprabhu put in charge of Abhidev Tattva. Abhida means to find, to perceive. So how to receive, how to get Krishna, how to perform sadhana perfectly, that is by the mercy of Rupa Goswami. Especially in Gaudiya line. For all rasas must read Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There's beautiful books. What Mahaprabhu gave to Rupa Goswami with his brother Anupam in Prayag, Mahaprabhu said this Bhakti Rasa is like an ocean, but Chakita Ekabindu. I'm just giving you one drop. So one drop for the Jiva of Bhakti Rasa, this is like an ocean. So thank you, Lakshman, for your absorption. So Rupa Goswami, what he received from Mahaprabhu at Prayag, he gave to the Jivas in the form of this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Mahaprabhu not wrote many books. 8 verses when Mahaprabhu was in Puri and he went into the ocean unconscious. When they brought him to the shore in an unconscious state, he spoke Upadeshamrita. So Rupa Goswami was there at that time. He wrote and memorized that. So Astika, what did Mahaprabhu give? He only gave 8 verses, that is Shikshastika. But through Rupa Goswami, he gave a notion of literature. In the time of Mahaprabhu's direct Prakat Leela, no need any sadhan bhajan, no need Mangalati, nothing. Siddhin Kavi Havi. Just see Mahaprabhu from a distance, you got that prema. But in Kali Yuga, who appeared after Mahaprabhu, to get that prema, we can get the same prema, but we'll have to do some sadhan for that. And what is the process of sadhan? Rupa Goswami gave, and especially Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There is 4 divisions, east, west, north and south. First there is discussion of Uttam Bhakti. Anya Vilasita Sunyam Gyan Karma Gyanavritam Anukulena Krishna Anusilanam Bhakti. This is the eastern division. What is Sudha Bhakti? Sudha Bhakti also, Uttam Bhakti means 3 divisions of Bhakti, Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti and Prem Bhakti. Sadhan Bhakti also 2 types, Vidhi and Raganuga. To Sadhan Bhakti, Duitu Bhakti, Ek Vidhi Bhakti, or Raganuga. So if I do not have rag in my heart, if I'm not feeling I'm a gopi or a coward boy or Vatsalya, if I'm not feeling that, that means I'm qualified for Vaidhi Bhakti. So before Rupa Goswami, no one had collected all this in one place. No? Padma Puran describes something of the 64 limbs. The Narad Pancharatric describes something about Sudha Bhakti. No? But who collected everything? Therefore, in this song by Madhav Das, just like a bee collects pollen from many, many flowers and condenses into honey, so Rupa Goswami collected from many, many, many different shastras and gave us in one digestible form. What is Vaidhi Bhakti? What the Vallabh Sampradaya called the process of Archan. You know that thing, Vidhi Marg, 64 limbs of Vaidhi Bhakti. Who is that? Before Rupa Goswami, who had clear understanding of that very well. And then of course Raganuga, when one becomes free from anarthas, then one's sarup manifests in one heart. That time he's eligible for practice of Raganuga sadhana, which is 4 types. Bhav Moy, Bhav Sambandhi, Bhav Anukul, Bhav Pratikul, Bhav Aruk. So Rupa Goswami gives all this. Uttam Bhakti, 3 divisions, then 2 types of sadhana bhakti. Then comes the stage of Bhav. The 9 symptoms of someone in the stage of Bhav Bhakti. And when that Bhav Bhakti becomes condensed, it transforms into Bhakti Ras. What are the 4 ingredients of Bhakti Ras? Remember Padabha from Bhaja? There's Sthai Bhav, the 33 Vyabhachari Bhavs, temporary moods which come and go. like waves on the ocean. If stay above the ocean of Yabachali, come and go, no? So they're temporary moods like depression. Devotee also feel depression, anger, like these are 33 coming and going, jealousy, 33 coming and going. The 13 anubhavs, you cannot see the presence of bhav, but you can see its activities in the body, like dancing, singing, rolling on the ground, roaring, these 13 anubhavs. When that Vishuddha Sattva touches the ingredients of the body, then there's transformations of ecstasy. When it touches the water ingredient in the body, the devotee will shed tears. When it touches the air ingredient, the devotee becomes stunned or changed. When it touches the fire ingredient, the devotee changes colors. When it touches the air, his voice choke or the head, the body stand on it. So these 8 Astasattvics, the 33 Vyavacharis, 13 Anubhavs, the 5 Staibhavs, and did I miss something? All this ingredient, this is Sanchari Bhav. That's the Vyavachari Bhav. So anyway, all these ingredients, how to make, Rupa Goswami described. Like I want to drink a mango lassi. Too much sugar spoil everything. Too less sugar spoil. Too much mango spoil. Too much water spoil. Everything has to be in its correct proportion. So when like in Madhurya Ras, what is the Ishtadev of Krishna? Who is the Gavacha? Who is the Shut up. What is the Alamban? What is the cause of Ras? The cause of Ras and in whose heart the devotee appears. Who is the cause of Bhakti Ras? That is Krishna, the Visaya Alamban. And who is the Asraya Alamban? That is devotee. What stimulates? That is called the Udipan. Udipan. All these things. So in Madhurya Ras they have a meditation on a special form of Krishna, especially Kishore Krishna. Which Kishore Krishna, like with garlands, with like dressed like Cupid, with flute in his hand, with very restless eyes, teenage form, like the personification of Rasaraj, the personification of conjugal melody. So in Madhurya Ras, there's a particular meditation on a particular form of Krishna. The devotee should have a corresponding form. They cannot be 90 years old and be in Madhurya Ras. They have to be like 14, 15-year-old gopis. So all these ingredients, all this detail, how the devotee can properly manufacture Bhakti Rasa in the heart, Rupa Goswami gave all these things. And we can meet Rupa Goswami's mercy through his devotees, the Rupa Nuvas. So these 3 Thakurs, which are the life and soul of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Madan Mohan, Govinda and Gopinath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave 3 teachings. Sambandha Bhagavan, Avideya Bhakti Hoy, Krishna Prem Prayojan, Veda Tritattva Koy. Mahaprabhu taught 3 things. The Vedas speak 3 things. What is Sambandha? Everything and everyone have a relationship with only one person. Who is that? Krishna. The Paramatma and the Brahman, this is not separate from him. The different incarnations, not separate from him. And even what is separate from him, the Vimanam Sajiv, this is not separate from him. And even which is opposite to him, Maya, this is also not separate. This whole knowledge, everything and everyone is owned and possessed by Krishna. This is Sambandha Gyan. I am Krishna, as everything I see also belong for his seva. This is Sambandha Gyan. The deity of Sambandha Gyan is Madhu Mohan. The deity of Sadhan, that is Govinda Dev, Rupa Goswami. And the deity of Prayojan, that is Gopinath, that is Raghunath Goswami. So these 3 deities are the life and soul of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. No? So Rupa Goswami, these 3 deities, we told the history in the beginning of Kartik. These were made by Vishwakarma. Bhadranath, the great-grandson of Krishna, the son of Aniruddha. He established these deities. They came to Vrindavan, but Muslims attacked. We didn't go this time, but the birthplace of Krishna in Mathura, this temple was destroyed 18 times. Can you imagine? 18 times. Smashed by the Muslims. This temple also before was 7 stories, but Aurangzeb destroyed it. So how much disturbance they caused. Therefore these deities all became lost. And Mahaprabhu gave 4 orders to the Goswamis. Lupta Tirthuda, again find the pastime places of Krishna which had been lost, like Brahmakund, Vamsivat. Who knew that before Mahaprabhu and the 6 Goswamis? Nobody knew these places. So find the lost pastime places. Vigraha Prakash, the lost deities, find them and re-establish their seva. Establish books on Vaishnava Sadacha, and by your own behavior, establish Vaishnava Sadacha and write books describing the process of bhakti, these 4 sevas of the Goswamis. So Rupa Goswami, he was looking for his deity, Radha Govinda. No? Every Vaishnava has his own Ishtadev. Where is he? No? So Rupa Goswami crying, weeping. I cannot find Govinda Dev. I cannot find Govinda Dev. We're very happy without Govinda. When we get some paneer at lunch, we're quite satisfied with that. But Rupa Goswami, Harate Brajadevaki, moving, looking, where is Govinda? Where is my Govinda? Then crying, he was on the bank of Yamuna. Then one Brahmin, right? Black color, very dark, but very handsome also. Baba, boy, why? Brahmin boy. Oh, Baba, why are you crying? What do you understand? You're only 7 years old. No, tell me. This boy is so charming. And Rupa Goswami, who's so deep, he felt it somehow, some desire to reveal his heart to this boy. Who is this boy? The Super Soul, Krishna. I'm looking for the deity, my deity of Govinda. I cannot find him. He's lost here somewhere. We lose our phone. How much we cry. Madhavi, how much crying for your phone? Crying for Govinda? Yeah, not crying for Govinda. So this boy was Govinda himself. He said, Baba, you come here, just behind here. Just when we did pranam, we'll go back there. There is a deity. This is called Madan Ter. Like a little hill. Even now you see this place is on a little elevation. So he said, every day one black cow comes. She stands just there, and milk flows from her udders automatically every day at midday. If you dig there, you will find. So Rupa Goswami watched. At midday, one cow came there and released her milk. So he dug there and found the very charming deity of Govinda Dev. And he established and built this huge temple. So this temple, you can imagine, even now, it's like, wow. But imagine 500 years ago, it was 7 stories tall. And on the top, they burnt a ghee lamp, a ghee wick. It would burn 50 kilos of ghee every night. You can imagine how big it was. So Aurangzeb was a Muslim king. He was living in Agra. And one night he asked his ministers, hey, what's that star there? They said, Maharaj, it's not a star. This is the lamp on the top of Govinda Dev. What? So he attacked this place and desecrated it. But before that, the pujaris hid the deity, and Rupa Goswami found that. So I heard when Aurangzeb was busy destroying this temple, then he destroyed 4 levels, but how Bhagavan can tolerate all destruction. No? So then he sent Hanuman, who roared. Anyway, something like that. And Aurangzeb and the workers became so afraid they ran away. Therefore this temple is not fully destroyed. Anyway, sometimes people wonder if Vrindavan is Bhagavan's abode, why it's so dirty, why there's so much disease, why there's so many monkeys and plastic bags. Many people wonder like this. Sometimes I also wonder. I was going to say something transcendental, but I forgot. So many people become confused. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord, then why he not drove the Muslims out of India? If Krishna is Bhagavan, how he allowed Vrindavan to become so degraded? So Saraswati Thakur wrote a wonderful article. He said, Mahaprabhu, he not built any temples. Mahaprabhu not made any devotees. No, he not initiated disciples, like that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not wrote any books or established any temples, or he not did any political movement. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave? No? We never hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing food for life or promoting vegetarianism. So what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this world, he didn't give anything material, he gave a conception. And you cannot see a conception. A conception is only in the heart of the Vaishnavas. No? So what Mahaprabhu gave, this is fully transcendental thing. No? It's not buildings or properties or even books. It's just a feeling. No? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement really transcendental. No? So how we can catch that movement? We can only catch that by hearing. And by the mercy of Govinda Dev, we can get a chance to hear the teachings of Mahaprabhu from his devotees. Rupa Goswami's devotees are non-different from him. So what is the mercy of Rupa Goswami? We can serve his service. So here is very divine place. Sri Radha Govinda Ji Ki Jai. And we'll